is about to compete. Madison Rayne, I would say, one of the top knockouts of all time.
5-time knockouts champion.
You can't argue with that.
Madison Rayne is, you take a look at the most knockout championship reigns of all time. I mean, Angelina Love's sitting there with 6. Madison Rayne right behind her with 5. I mean, take nothing away though from the first ever knockouts champion, Gail Kim. She's also the longest reigning knockouts champion.
Well, when the history books are written on the knockouts division for the last decade, Madison Rayne's name at the top of the list, along with Gail Kim, along with Awesome Kong.
Awesome
Kong.
Kong.
Beautiful people in there. You got some great knockouts. Madison Rayne right up there. And speaking of beautiful people,
and her tag team partner from Toronto, Canada, Angelina Love.
Angelina Love looking physically fit. All set to go here in this 6 knockouts tag team matchup. And you got to give the advantage. I mean, Madison Rayne and Angelina Love, they know each other so well that their team, I mean, you look at that, they're going to team up here with Havok against Rebel, Brooke, and Taryn. I don't know if Rebel, Brooke, and Taryn have ever teamed up together.
well, it's certainly an interesting matchup, and certainly taking a look at the sides there, you've got some possibilities of some real interesting brawls between these ladies we're about to see.
It's going to be a brawl in the finals between Gunner
That's going to be a fight.
and Bram. I can't wait.
That's going to be an all-out war. Bram and Gunner. Factor in all they've been through so far tonight. Factor in this minimal, I'd say minimal, because you need a good amount of recovery time.
And their tag team partner from Defiance, Ohio, Havok.
But keep in mind, Gunner and Bram standing by, recouping right now, because after this match, they will go into the finals. And they will have a fight.
I wonder how Havok would have fared in the tournament. She could have got past a couple of the guys, maybe all of the guys. So dangerous.
Defiance, Ohio.
That's where she's from.
Your brother went to Toledo.
Yes, he did.
Not too far from there.
Not too far at all. Ohio has got a lot of fighters. I mean, Madison Rayne, she was born in Columbus. Cody Garbrandt from the UFC. Jessica I from the UFC. A lot of strong people from Ohio.
Opponents introducing first, representing the menagerie, Rebel.
Rebel's a Southern girl.
I learned so much from watching your My First Day with Rebel.
It was great, wasn't it?
How informative.
Yeah, I mean, my first day, I'm lucky enough to be a part of it, but it's all about the roster. It's all about the wrestlers and the knockouts and learning about them and character development and just everything that Rebel went through to come here. Because of my first day, we know that Rebel was a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. We know that she's friends with Christy Hemme, and Christy made the call and said, let's be, try to be a wrestler, try to be a knockout.
And her tag team partner from Houston, Texas,
Record-breaking numbers, right?
Huge.
Brooke was a guest on my first day, I think within the first few hours. Over 25,000 views.
Is it bad that I routinely will wake up in the morning and just walk around, I'm getting ready for the day. I'll sing it.
Just sing it? I actually have it playing in my house when I wake up. And I dance like Brooke.
Get my glitter on, dress for the night. I said, boo, boo, tay, shake, come on. Boo, boo, tay, shake, come on. I got my
and her tag team partner from New Orleans, Louisiana, Taryn.
And rounding out the pack.
You know what? I stand corrected. Earlier, I called Gail Kim the longest reigning knockouts champion. That record was shattered by none other than Taryn Terrell. Taryn, I believe, around 217, 224, 237.
Yep.
Taryn Terrell holds the record for the longest reigning knockouts champion.
Bobby Roode holds the record for the longest World Heavyweight Championship title reign. Taryn teaming up in this 6-person tag team, the 6 knockout tag team matchup. Teaming up, I like her choice of tag team partners. However, Angelina Love, Madison, Rayne, and Havok. Very tough when it comes to matching up in the ring. These two, meaning Madison and Angelina, have a little history together.
No doubt. And Havok's going to get the call here. And that means Brooke and Taryn are going to allow Rebel to get this thing started. And here at One Night Only, the TNA Classic, you're going to get 6 of the best knockouts we have to offer. Look at the math here. You got 4 former knockouts champion, Madison, Angelina, Havok, Brooke, and Taryn. Actually 5, right? Rebel's the only one to never hold the knockouts title. So I stand corrected for the 2nd time in this show. Perhaps the 3rd or the 4th when you guys get done blasting me on Twitter.
Whoa!
Rebel's down. Rebel, the only thing that perhaps slows Rebel down is her inexperience. And that just comes with ring time. Madison and Angel both want to pick up the straps, and here comes Brooke, the pride and joy of Houston, Texas.
Hey, come on, ladies. I need one.
Brooke is a former Miss Hawaiian Tropic. One of my favorite restaurants as well. Hawaiian Tropic restaurant.
What?
Oh yeah, they got one in New York City. It's great.
Really?
Yes, sir. You have to check it out. Got to be a former Miss Hawaiian Tropic to work there.
Everything is
Bigger in New York, bigger in Texas.
coconut oil flambe on the chicken.
I don't even have a response for that. But yeah, you've obviously been there.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Frequent in the Hawaiian Tropics. I don't know if it's still open. It was open a few years ago. Rebel?
Oh, a Rebel with those. Oh, wait a minute. You seen that?
Nope. Shades of like the Great Muda. Intricate kicks there by the Rebel. And Madison Rayne back to her feet. Rebel somewhere in the back. I can't imagine what's going on through the minds of Gunner, Brand, as they prepare for the finals. JB, who's going to win?
This is a tough one. It depends who's in the ring, obviously, with the experience. And look at Rebel being just twisted by Havok. You've got a lot of different factors. It's going to depend which team has the momentum and can isolate one of the 3 knockouts. Right now, Rebel's in a tough spot. Keep in mind, Bram, Gunner, next, the finals. One man will leave tonight, winner of the TNA Classic.
You look at their paths to the finals, pretty similar. I mean, Bram had to go through Sanjay Dutt. We talked about him being the best X Division competitor to never hold the X Division title. Gunner faced a former X Division champion and Sonata. Actually, I don't know if Sonata's ever held the X Division title. I don't think he has. But he's an X Division.
Sonata has.
Yeah, okay.
Did when he very first few weeks he was here, actually.
Okay.
Was able to capture the X Division championship, and we saw that.
And then look at that. Look at this. Bram was in a match against Austin Aries, former world champion.
Yep.
Gunner was in a match against Mr. Anderson, former world champion. Gunner then fought MVP. And then Bram, sort of a bye due to what happened to Spud. Made his way into the finals.
Been a bye.
Yep. So, see what happens in the finals.
MVP and Bram were kind of, I'd say, the 2 luckiest of the 2.
Yeah.
When it comes to, but you know, that's not anything against it. It just happened that way.
Havok misses wildly off the top rope. Calculated risk there by Havok. One night only. Brought to you by TNA. Great time for all of us here as we just continue to cruise through 2015. All of our eyes are on 2016 here. Taryn Terrell flying clothesline into Angelina Love. A lot of blonde flying around the ring.
A lot of blonde flying around the ring.
Yep. Taryn. That's the neck breaker. Taryn looking to follow that up here with a suplex. Taryn Terrell firing on all cylinders. Taryn up on the second now. And Taryn drop kick down goes Angelina Love. Taryn into the cover. Hooks the leg. Madison Rayne flies into your screen to break it up at 1. And just a spear there by Brooke takes care of Madison Rayne. It's breaking down here in the impact zone. Havok misses Taryn. Remember, it's Taryn and Angelina who are legal. Flying cross body. Here comes Rebel. Rebel and Taryn take out Havok.
Wow, great double drop kick. It's that teamwork.
Oh! Whew. Was that the Botox injector?
That's something. Right in the face.
But Taryn's legal. Diamond cutter. Angelina down.
What a win.
Your winners, Rebel Brooke and Taryn Terrell.
Congratulations to Rebel Brooke and Taryn Terrell. Taryn secured the victory when Angelina, I believe she got a little caught up and didn't realize who was legal.
Well, certainly when you see knockouts in action, the caliber of Brooke, Taryn Terrell, Rebel, you got Havok, Madison, Rayne. It's all great.
So the victory there, JB is going to go and try to get some final words with Bram. Tread lightly, JB. Can't wait to hear what Bram has to say about going one-on-one.